So we're testing this co-stream out right now. We're only going to be on for probably 10, 15 minutes, something like that. But we just wanted to test this out and see how it was working. Thought we'd just hang out with you guys, show you what's going on.
You guys hear me pretty good? You hear me pretty good, B?
Great. So what you sipping on? Some coffee? Some coffee. Some coffee.
Watching over here on the laptop. See how nice this looks, brother.
All right. Yeah, guys, we're just testing this platform out here where you get do the co-stream. So
Everybody, wait for a couple people to get in.
yeah, we
Drop that
just
like, that love. Show
we
show
just
B some
chilling.
love.
So me and Neo, man, we've been talking all day today, off and on, and we're like, man, we should just go live because that's all we plan on really doing on this is basically letting you guys hang out with us, and we kind of go through the motions of what we usually talk about and things like that. So what's up, Zach? What's up, Shelby? Jesse, Joe, everybody. Thank you all for stopping by. So we're testing this out, and we plan on going live together again, maybe later on the week. So just see how this works out.
Just trying to watch it to see. I mean, does it look like it looks like it's pretty solid. I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty good on the laptop.
It looks good to me. Your quality is great over on your end. So yeah, I'm outside. I'm using the front facing camera, so it's not as good, but yeah, it's looking pretty damn good. Got 50 people in the house, so
Oh,
so myself and Neo have talked a lot today, and we've got a lot of things that we are going to talk about on the channel here real soon. He knows where I'm going with it. I'm not ready to necessarily disclose it just yet, but just know that we've got some changes that are more than likely coming for the channel. It's probably going to be pretty drastic, but I think it's a necessary change. What do you think, Neo?
I mean, we get to the point to where you start. Uh, what are we doing, B?
I don't know.
I mean, when is
E-
enough enough?
Exactly. That's a question that we ask ourselves a lot. And we talk about it's like, how much is enough? How many cars do I need to build? How much of the same thing do I need to do to prove my point? Ultimately, I think I proved my point years ago as Neo. Now we do what we do because we love it, but at the same time, every once in a while, you just wake up and you just think, wow, I've been doing the same thing for X amount of years and it's time for a change. That day was yesterday for me. It's time for a change. We've talked about doing a lot of stuff on this channel. We talked about some stuff with Pop's truck and the poop. All right. So anyway, we're gonna be talking to you guys about some cool shit coming up. So what do you guys think may be changing on the channel? Y'all talk to me. I'm just curious as to what you guys think we may be doing differently. I don't know. I think it'll be fun to see if anybody hits on it. I probably still won't tell you if you get it right, but
Well, I often thought about doing some something off the wall with like an IROC, and I thought about doing like a Grand National. I thought about bringing something outside of the actual, like, you know what I'm saying, the norm, because like there's only so many Fox bodies, bro, that we can legitimately like build. I mean, you got that fine piece of work behind you, and you've done so well with so many different. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, you've hit so well on, and we talked a little bit about that earlier. It's just it might be high tide for a little bit of flavor, brother.
I think it is too. Like I said, I woke up yesterday and chose violence. I mean, my brain was just like, it's time for a change, and it was just so clear and so apparent that it was just time for something different. So, and when I mean something different, guys, I mean it's pretty damn different for this channel. Um, I will tell you, we're obviously still going to be doing the same stuff that we were doing, but we're just gonna change it up a little. Oh, possibly, anyway. That's definitely something that we're all talking about. So you guys stay tuned for that. I think you're gonna like it. But big shout out to Neo for helping me out on that today because we had some good conversation. And guys, we bounce a lot of ideas off of each other constantly, and that's how we keep going. We've got to constantly evolve in this, or else you stay stagnant. And I don't want to be that. I want to continue to push forward.
Know what happened to my screen. It's probably me. Oh, there we go.
You're good. I saw you. I see somebody says that Neo out. Let's
Nope.
see.
Nope. That's what happens when you obviously. So what I did there is I flip the screen up like you would on FaceTime,
Gotcha.
like black screen to me. So it's cool.
Yeah, Kevin Buff says a Ford powered Chevy project.
Say Ford power.
Ford Ford powered Chevy project.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no,
Chevy stays Chevy like Ford stays Ford. I mean, you know what I mean? That's just me. Everybody can do what they want to do.
we're back. We're back. So Aubrey just called. Hey, Berger, will you go ask Amy? Tell Amy to call Aubrey and
Yeah.
see how that interview went.
Yeah.
'Cause I couldn't.
My son has a brand new 331 stroker cam intake Vortec Holly terminator. This thing doesn't want to run. Get with Donnie B. He might be able to help you over to Anderson. It depends on. I mean, he does what he can do for the community, even if you know.
Yeah, that's Jason. That's hard to say, man. It could be a million different things. Um, But here's where I want to go with this, not to get in too in deep in what we're talking about necessarily, but as a channel, we have to continue to evolve. We've got to kind of push the limits, push the boundaries, and at some point, we can only build so many Fox bodies. We're going to continue to do what we do. I mean, we're not saying that we're not doing that, but um, it's just time for a change. It's time. So, like, if something were to happen and my channel ended tomorrow, I would have to ask myself, what do I have to show for
That's exactly what we were talking about earlier. It's just like, where Nakia and I both are sitting at is just like, if we didn't do, we are like so loyal to the brand because Fox Bodies, we've been doing Fox Bodies for so many decades. It's like, that's the only thing we know. And then you branched out and did this wonderful, early model. You've done the
it? Yeah, the gray ghost and the truck. But it's cool. Don't get me wrong, and I want to continue to do things like that. But I think it's just time that,
I mean, you've touched on the new edge.
yeah. Well, when I first started the channel, we had the Terminator, and then we had the Lightning. We did the Lightning and stuff, but I don't know. I really do think it's time. Every so often, as a creator, you ask yourself, what's the next step? And sometimes it's scary, but it's staring you right in the face. And I think that this answer has been staring me in the face for years now, and I've just been like, nah, nah, nah. When is it ever the right time, guys? When is life going to come at you at the right time? Never. You have to make it happen. So I will take the step if it's at all possible. I will take the step, and then we'll make it happen. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
We'll figure
You
it
can
out.
and you guys can take some of the words of what we talk about, because a lot of most of the stuff that we talk about, whether it's in the videos or it's in the live or whatever, um it's the whole getting your shit off the jack stands type of deal. You know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't have to be to make the most horsepower. It doesn't have to be the guys. We're at a point to where, if we were on our channels, if we were to stop tomorrow, what do we have to show for it? What's gonna drive the kids down the street when we want to go hang out with the fam? Are we gonna drive them in 1,000 horsepower Fox body? Might stick them in the truck. If it's only two
the same thing over and over. It's like Taco Bell. It's the same damn ingredients. It's just renamed essentially. So kind of slack off on a little bit of that. Okay, is all I'm saying. But gas. Yeah. So somebody says, "Get a life" says that we're both lagging out, guys. I've got a good secure connection right now. I've not moved.
Issues.
I think it's probably lagging for some people. Lagging for me too. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Honestly, there's nothing that I can do at the moment to fix that. I'm literally sitting still. I've got a good connection, so I'm sorry. We won't be on much longer. We basically just wanted to test this out, but I'm also kind of hyped after talking with Neo and Berger. Berger's over here, by the way, talking with everybody about the new idea. Uh, I'm really excited to see where this goes. So I'm just kind of giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. Hey, some shit may be changing. We don't know. We'll see. Both.
What we're gonna do, we just wanted to test this out. Okay, so hear me out. Me and B's got a lot to talk about. So he's got some stuff that he's gonna be that's been on his mind all day. Y'all gonna have to listen for it and wait for it this week or whenever he decides to shoot it. And then afterwards, we're gonna reinvent this whole conversation on StreamYard on his channel. And he gonna invite me in. We ain't got no lag, and do the same thing. We're just gonna sit here and talk shop, talk shit, and have a little bit of fun and get with you guys. You know, it's been 75, 80, 90 people come in and out of chat. So we do apologize for the lagging. You don't know unless you try. 100% of shots not taken or missed.
Right. Yeah, so we're just testing this out right now. We'll be back with another video. Neo has talked me into doing a video that I appreciate you for helping me out on that. Yep, it's gonna be a real video, not a church video per se. It's not like that, not an angry video, but it's gonna be a get real video to where I put you guys into my headspace and help you kind of understand what it's like for me. And we're gonna talk about some of the options and why I've chosen to do what I've chosen to do. If that happens, we'll see. And yeah, we're gonna that'll probably be the next video. Actually, the next video is gonna be between the Calypso and the Retro Fox. That's the
We
next
always like
video.
those, baby. Those are
Yeah.
always good.
That's right.
Tearing up the
So
streets. Huh?
yeah, so I am curious right now. Which car do you think won? Do you think it was the retro, or do you think it was the Calypso?
I'll take Calypso all day.
How you gonna take? It's an NA car, man.
Who
It's
drive?
just
Well,
here
who
we go.
driving what? Who's driving which?
Now hold on, we gotta give Berger credit because Berger can shift now. But
I was scared to break his transmission. I have bad luck with transmissions.
yeah,
What's up, Mike?
um,
I'm just playing.
yeah. So um, I was driving the Calypso. He was driving the retro.
But we still took off at the same time.
Yeah,
So
we took off good. It was just a roll race anyway. So yeah. Anyway, Calypso retro, Calypso for sure. Yeah, so that'll be the video tomorrow. It's already been edited. It's already been put out to the members. Guys, I'm not asking you to come in and spend a bunch of money with me, but if you want to see these videos up to 4 or 5 days early and you want to know what actually happened, consider becoming a member because those guys already know what's happened. They've already watched the video.
Guys in green right here in chat, and I talk about it all the time. That membership stuff, helps to go put stuff back into the cars. That's all my YouTube monies went right back into my cars. So, it's always appreciated. When you guys are supporting and being part of that.
Joe
I'm not afraid to talk
Sanchez.
about that.
Yeah, so Joe Sanchez says do more giveaways. Is that something you guys want to see? It seems to be an ongoing thing now, like the popular thing to do on these channels. I don't want to burn you guys out on it, but we could give away a ton of shit. We could do waffles on all.
Speaking of which, there's possibly one leaving your fleet. Are you going to talk about that in the next one, or?
Yeah, we've talked about it before. We've talked about the whole like waffling off like the poop coop and stuff. So Papa T actually just messaged me, said, "Here's your sign." He's found something he knows the whole thing we're talking about. So I don't know what he found, but I don't know what he found, but he sent me something like, "Here's your sign." So he's found something. But yeah, so we're still going to probably waffle off the poop coop. That money's probably just going to go somewhere different than with Pop's truck. Pop's truck, I think the whole build's going to change on that. We're just going to sit down and we're going to hash it out, guys. You're going to get in my
Big
head.
block, big block.
You guys, we're going to we're going to scale it back a little bit for right now, and I think everybody's gonna like it. We'll talk about it later. Jesse, thank you so much. I will continue to support both of you guys. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Yeah, the new trick flow heads work too. I love the trick flow heads for the FE stuff. We'll see. We'll see where Pop's truck goes, but
B. You said it.
yeah, I said it. We're no, 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 guys. I'm not even going to mislead you here. We're keeping the FE in Pop's truck. That it's nothing to do with Pop's truck. We're just going to probably scale the build back a little bit to free up some other stuff. Think of it from a content creator standpoint.
I think your audio went out again.
Papa T
There you
was
go.
calling me. Okay, so Papa T was calling me to tell me about this sign, I guess. So I'm going to get off here in just a second. But from a content creator's point of view, you have to understand we could put 15 grand in Pop's truck and it's not going to benefit the channel that much. It's still a truck that's been on the channel and yet it's changed, but ultimately it's not that big of a deal for the channel. What we need to do is create more diversity. And I'm going to leave you guys with that.
Is it the ice cream getter, the grocery getter? Get the ice cream home before the car
The,
gets, before it melts.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's it. We're gonna wrap this up. I gotta call Papa T back and see what it is that he has found because he is hot on the trail of something, and I need to know what it is. But I think this works out pretty good. We may use it again, or we'll probably use Stream.
StreamYard, so it wouldn't lag for y'all because y'all probably people don't like that. So appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Got 20. I appreciate the 20 and the 5 from Jesse. I appreciate you for supporting Brutal today. And Grand National and IROC is, yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I still. Is that what it is? I don't know. We'll see.
Baby, go figure it out. Appreciate you inviting me today. I'll see you next few days.
Yep. Next few days.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you.